Hello, and thank you for joining me tonight. I go by Lune INNATE, and this is a distance Reiki session by proxy to help us work with, activate, connect with the Earth Star Chakra. You are probably very aware of the 7 primary chakras, but there are some other ones that from my experience, I don't want to say they're not active all the time. They certainly could be, but I can only speak from my experience, right? So for me, I have felt the Earth Star become very, very active, and I've been just very aware of it since beginning my Shamanic Apprenticeship. We're working a lot with the earth. For me, just to give you a little background, I'm coming from this very cosmic energy sort of background with Reiki, crystals, and crystals are earthy, but they have a cosmic vibe too. And essentially being in the mental plane a lot. And I feel like I've neglected to connect with the earth, and I'm very grateful for my apprenticeship, which has taught me to do that. It's really brought that back in a myriad of really beautiful ways, but that's not exactly what this session is about. I don't want to get into my apprenticeship too much, but I want to share with you the things that I have learned in terms of connecting with the Earth Star. I brought out some crystals for us to work with. I can share with you what essentially feels like a major catalyst for me in terms of working with earth energy and tapping into it. When we look at these two balances of energy here, we've got this cosmic, I kind of want to call it like the divine father. It's like fatherly in a way. It's fluid, it's gentle, but it's of the, cosmic father, you could say, where the earth energy, the material earth energy that is abundant, and it's what we have to work with here on this plane, is very motherly, Mother Earth. I'm not going to say that there aren't masculine qualities about the earth or feminine qualities about the cosmos. I don't mean that at all. But for me, as I've been on this journey, it's been very helpful for me to kind of identify with them that way. To see myself as a child of these combined energies has been truly beautiful. It's so funny because I have a few tattoos which have the Trinity symbol in them, so it's like strange that this is all coming to me now when I got these tattoos when I was 16, 18 years old. So let's just get started. I have a candle I'm going to dedicate to our session here. These are incense matches. We're just going to dedicate the candle to our session, as always, to help us connect through time and space, through the ether, through the roots that run through Mother Earth, to be a completely comfortable but very powerful session for us to activate the Earth Star Chakra so that we can tap into the abundance, the transformative powers, and the support and well-being and health and care that the Mother provides. Just a simple. So I've brought my drum into this session. I thought it would be most appropriate. I just want to play a little bit on it to set the vibe, I guess, for the session, to help us zone out, get a little bit in a trance. And it would be beautiful if you wanted to envision sitting in the woods with your back against a tree and just really feeling the earth under you and connecting with the tree, and inviting any guides who might want to come and lend a message or guidance at all to you. otherwise trying to be quiet. Alright, so I hope that relaxed you a little bit and we're ready to kind of get on to things. I have to mention that a major part of connecting with the Earth Star for me, this is an orange, has been just gratitude. Really seeing the earth as me, as if we are, just different dimensional beings of the same soul and source and all of this, but also seeing it truly as a mother figure. Like, before I eat my food, I say, like, thanks, Mom. I know that sounds very silly, but it's helped me very much to bring a level of gratitude into something that I do throughout the day, which is eating. It works for me to look at the abundance of the earth and all the things that it offers. Many of us, for very obvious reasons, seem to look at our food as poison, whether it's GMOs or not organic or processed or whatever. Even if it's something we're enjoying, sometimes we see it as a type of poison or as something that's not necessarily good for us. So shifting that, whether I'm eating chocolate chip cookies or a delicious orange, I express my gratitude and I essentially bless my food through my appreciation. I'm not saying a prayer, I'm not raking my food necessarily all the time. I'm just expressing my gratitude and feeling a reverence for the nourishment, for the calories, for the fats, for the vitamins, for anything that's going to go into my body and fuel it. And that is so important to be healthy. That's an important fact. We can't look at things and see them as poison, because even if they were absolutely perfect, we would be poisoning ourselves by that assignment to the food. So I just wanted to bring in a little food to discuss that, because it's been really big for me. Citrus season here, pretty much so. So that's a major part for me. It's just been this appreciation and giving thanks and really seeing as if somebody's like making it for me. Like, even if I've made my own lunch and I'm eating a salad or whatever I'm eating, just saying that because I had a salad today, but I'm like, thank you, Mom, thank you, Mother, thank you for providing this for me, thank you for all the gifts you give, all the things that are available to me right now. And it's so important to the Earth Star Chakra is very similar to the root in terms of support and feeling supported and grounded and all of that. But the way I see it and the way it has presented itself to me in its kind of awakening in my life, or that's how I see it anyway, is true support, like truly having this tapped in access to all the earth has, whether that's gold, shelter, your home. It's very material. However, it does process emotional things as well and processes trauma, so I don't want to leave that out. But in terms of wellness, completeness, wholeness, being whole, working with the Earth Star can make us just like this battery, like this connection, like truly being plugged into both aspects, this cosmic energy, but that very grounded and abundant source that is the earth. So I have a few stones picked out, like I said. The first is Nuumite, which is a very, very dark stone with little golden flakes of labradorescence. It's one of the oldest minerals on the planet that we know of. It's volcanic. It's very powerful. Typically not one recommended for beginners. I know that's kind of funny, but it is very powerful. So this is Nuumite. Here is a Shivalingam, which is it's from India. It's a river stone which is polished into this shape. So you'll see a theme of all like black and brown stones for the most part here. It's very energizing, and it's known to be with sexual energy, you could say. It's kind of like a phallic vibe, but it's also like the roundness, and the shape too is somewhat feminine as well, so it's very good for passion and stuff. Here's a little skinny piece of axonite. Which is really beautiful stone, often overlooked a bit. I think the brown stones tend to be, but they can be some of the most powerful and just very grounding and protective, comforting. I don't really work with axonite a lot, but I should try more. It's just beautiful. Looks like some like gorgeous poured like paint or like poured nail polish, like has what looks like little mica flecks in it. It looks wet, or at least the polish does. I have a raw piece of black amber, which is more like a resin than a stone, but you know, it's kind of similar. If you ever want to feel the benefits of your stone more powerfully or very focused, it's a good idea to rub it into your receptive palm point. When I first started feeling the Earth Star activate for me, it's below our feet, so it's not in our body the way the primary chakras and other chakra points are. It's below, it's in the earth, and that's why it's so important, because you know, I never really looked at it as to be so important until I actually felt it, and I was like, oh damn, like that is some legit stuff right there. I have been manifesting like amazing things so much faster. I like can't believe it, by combining this like mother and cosmic energy, this earthy and cosmic energy together. When I first saw it, it looked like a black, I'm gonna say star, but had like tons of points on it. I don't even know how many points. It looked like it was just moving like this, like all crazy. But it was fairly small, not tiny, but it wasn't gigantic. And then there was a point where I was driving my car, and I felt like it was bigger than my car and just rolling like under the earth, like following me, and I was like, oh my god. It was really powerful. So here's one of my favorite pieces. It's a little garnet looking meteor. It's not a meteor, but it looks like a meteor. So if you are looking to get just one stone for your Earth Star Chakra, I would suggest this one. It is chiastolite or cross stone, and it's absolutely beautiful. I know it looks like a cute little brown and black stone, but when you look at it up close, it has these like beautiful glittery markings in it, and it's just stunning. I love stones that make you work a little harder to get to know them, or to see the like stuff you didn't notice right off the bat. I like my people that way too. So chiastolite is an excellent one to work with the Earth Star Chakra. I find that I've been using this stone in the past to help with keeping me calm and grounded, and particularly to help me take a minute before I'm going to, before I say something or before I let my mind get petty or get in a place I don't want it to be. So, for example, if I was going to be around, some family members or something that I know kind of stress me out, I would carry this with me, and it was very, very helpful for that time period for me. Alright, so we're going to get to our Reiki. Again, I'm going to set an intention on behalf of our highest and greatest good to specifically work to build a rapport with our Earth Star Chakra. If it's ready to be activated, now is a good time in your life for that, to do so, to bring our awareness to this beautiful earth energy, this earth connection that we have, to be able to tap into this abundance and this complete, myriad resources that are available to us if we only trust that they are there, if we only are aware that we have this. It just like unfolds for us. The earth is so beautiful in its dance and its movement and its transformation. If it would be beneficial for you to connect with the Earth Star, connect with the earth, so that you can release any emotional traumas or just emotions that are quote-unquote excess, then I would like to add that into our intention as well. If you're looking to tap into this earthy energy to better your health, to make you whole and stable and create harmony within your energetic body and your physical body as well, then I would like to add that to our intention too. And to, if this is what you're after, or all of the above, to be able to utilize and tap into these resources, to remove this concept of lack, or that there is something that we can't have, or that we're unsupported, or that we don't have what we need. That's bullshit. It's here for us. Excuse me. So I would like to add that to our intention as well. Another stone that would be good, and it's kind of how I see the Earth Star, because it's like black, but it looks very shiny, like golden shiny or silvery shiny. So a gold sheen obsidian would be wonderful to work with this chakra as well. So if you're sitting or laying down, I'd like you to close your eyes if you'd like to, or just use your mental vision to see yourself in the woods or someplace in nature that you have been before, so not a made-up place. And in this place, you see a hole of some kind, whether that's a cave or just a little ditch, like a carving into the side of the shore or in the woods. Someplace where you can feel like you're in the earth. You don't have to go deep. We're not going to go to the center of the earth today or anything like that. We just want to be planted. We want to feel slightly below the earth, not buried, just sitting down in it. If you've never been to a place that has that, then picture somewhere that has a hill for you to lay on, like a grassy hill or something similar. If your mind takes you to the desert or another place, that's perfectly fine. That could be really anywhere. But I'd like for it to be a place you've seen so that you can kind of change your perspective on this place, as in appreciate it maybe a little more or connect with it just a little more, so that the next time you go or whenever you think of this place, you'll just feel that much more charged with it, that much more of a connection. So you want your back to be touching the earth, as well as your legs and feet. However that works for you, whether you're sitting up or laying down, but you feel the earth behind you, supporting you and underneath you. You can smell the soil. You can smell the plants. As you look around your environment, you might see a butterfly or a dragonfly or a caterpillar, ants, ladybugs, some type of insect. And if you're open to it, you can ask the insect what, if any, message it has for you, or if it would like to introduce you to one of its friends. And if an animal comes into your sight, your vision, just make note of it, see how it makes you feel, and understand that over the next 3 days, the messages that these totems have will present themselves to you in some way. Alright, so we're just going to use some Reiki symbols, which I know is cosmic, but it's okay because we're using it to focus on the Earth Star. Okay. Doing a little cleansing of your energy points just to make sure everything's flowing. Your throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root. Okay. We just want to create a flow, so this isn't a deep working with these chakras. It's just kind of giving them a little attention, making sure the meridians are clear, just kind of cleansing your energy here. Going through your aura. Going through your aura, removing any projections. Alright, so I want to really focus on the hip area just to make sure that that is clear. And the knee. pushing down the calves, reaching below your feet, to activate the Earth Star Chakra and bring its energy in a connected sense up to reach the bottom of your feet, your right and left soles of your feet. Often when we're working with the Earth Star, we feel guided to move our hips or stretch our legs, point our toes, as this energy sort of invocation kind of comes up. It's shiny, it's sparkly, very, very dark. It's quite beautiful. Just getting it really spinning. It's also very sharp. I picture it like moving through rock, like a kind of like a saw blade or something. Alright, and it's gonna get bigger and bigger, and the bigger it gets, the more magnetism it has for you, and the more connected, pulled to and into the earth you are. And think of the earth like an amazing mother who doesn't take shit, who certainly, is not just completely there for you to abuse or walk all over, but who will give you everything and loves when you respect her, and loves when you treat her well, and loves when you honor her. And by honoring yourself, you can honor her when you take care of your body and you put intention into what you do and why you do the things for yourself that you do, and you intend for the care of yourself to be the care of the earth. It's a very, very powerful practice. So again, I'm just working with the earth here and bringing it up through your feet, through your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees. You can picture this as complete support and anything that you may need at this time. Vitamins, healing, balancing, personal transmutation, abundance, gold. The earth likes when we share, so picture having more than enough of all of this. Superb health, tons of gold if that's what you want, but that it's for you and for those you love, the environment that you're in, to do good in a sense, to bring beauty or well-being of some kind to everyone. So it's just coming up into your knees, up into your hips, traveling up your thighs into your hips, and really working in the root area. Super earthy energy in the root. It feels so grounded, so secure. There's no fear or anxiety. It's just complete support. And it comes up to your sacrum, where you might feel fire, warmth. If you'd like to transmute something, some kind of emotion, release an emotion, please validate it. Please validate how you feel, even if it's crappy, and validate it to come out, to be gone. bringing it up to your solar plexus. Tons of personal power, tons of energy for you. Your heart. We're going to hold it in the heart for a moment. Feel this earthy energy just for you. Up to the throat, third eye, and the crown. Just pulling it up. All around you. And we're going to bring it up again, and this time we're going to push it up and out, like sharing. You are filled with this beautiful golden energy, this golden sheen, and it goes up and out. Like you are able to pull it up and share it to create just amazing manifestations of health and support and abundance all around you. Fluff up your aura. Working with this energy can be extremely powerful, so just be prepared for something to happen because it's very common. So as you're allowing this to process, particularly over the next 3 days, just keep an eye on how you feel. And if you feel like you're working through something, you're processing something, come back to gratitude. Come back, bring your mind back to the earth's whole energy. Every resource that you need is in the earth. Focus on that and mirror it onto yourself. See that you are a reflection of that and create a wholeness in your body through your thoughts, through your awareness. I hope that you enjoyed this session and that it has served you in some way. I'm so very grateful for all your love and support. I'm just over the moon. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, as always, namaste.